We're starting in a tract we've just created and set up to show how quickly a contract can be generated through TotaLand. What we've got is a 160-acre tract we've attached two parties to. We can see by going to the Ownership tab what their interest is in the tracts. What we're going to do here is go to the contract area and say we want to attach a contract to this tract. It's going to force us to search. We know it doesn't exist, so I'm just going to click to create a new one. We're going to say Graham Lease. This is a freehand entry. You can make it whatever you want. We're going to change it to Agreement Reached. We'll leave it on the current date. Since we started with the tract, it knows that this tract is attached, and then since that tract is attached and these parties are attached to that tract, it's going to list them for us. We simply click on the one we want. Then we'll create the contract. All of this information that is present was set as default values by management. We have a default paragraph entered already, and other paragraphs can be added to it. The provisions are already set by default but can be changed as necessary. We'll go to Documents and request a contract. We've got our lease right here already completely filled out. Not only is it not necessary for the user to change anything before printing and executing this lease, it's actually not possible for the user to do so. The idea is to preserve the fact that the data in the document agree from the very beginning. These forms can be set up to include a memorandum, cover sheet, W-9s, anything you need. Once it's generated, it is in here with the thumbnail. You can also see the audit score. If it had failed the audit, it would indicate what failed or show warnings. Also, since the data generated the contract, we can generate the contract purchase report just as easily. We know that they agree, so this document has everything reflecting the lease that was just generated. Then the next step would be for the user to scan and upload the signed lease. We will pretend that this has already happened. We'll go to Manage Statuses, and we're going to say that this lease is signed per broker, that the contract is circulating, and that Melissa Graham signed per broker.